Rick, are you coming home for Thanksgiving this year? Last year you just came for dinner, but this year you could stay over. We've renovated all the bathrooms, so it should be comfortable.
Mom, can I talk to you about something first?
Of course, what's wrong?
Mom, unfortunately, we won't be coming home as a family anymore.
What do you mean?
I'm getting divorced.
Oh, I see.
I've been meaning to tell you for weeks, but I couldn't find the right time.
How long have you been thinking about this?
Actually, Sarah and I have been fighting more and more lately. We tried talking it through several times, but it's not working. We decided to separate.
I see. Well, you must have been through a lot.
You have no idea how difficult it's been.
Have you tried counseling?
I just can't understand why she's always so irritated. I think she might have parental burnout.
Was she really that irritable?
Always. Every single day.
When did this start?
She was so moody you'd think she was going through menopause. She complained about everything, and I got sick of it. Living together just became too stressful.
Did something specifically trigger this?
Everything triggers her. She complains about work, about money, about me going out.
I see. Well, if that's what you've both decided, there's nothing we can do. What about Emma?
I already have it figured out.
What's the plan?
I'm taking her, obviously. Sarah's never had a real job. Without work experience, she can only get low-paying jobs. The parent with better financial stability should have custody.
Well, that makes sense, but is she okay with this?
Why wouldn't she be? It's logical.
Have you discussed this with Sarah?
I made her understand. I told her to think about what's best for Emma.
What exactly did she say?
She didn't fight me on it. She knows I'm right.
But things are going to be tough. You're working too, so I can help with daycare pickup and drop-off. Just let me know what you need.
You'd really help? That would make things easier.
Of course.
Thanks. Your help would be great. It'll be challenging until she starts elementary school.
Yes, but do your best. Children always suffer the most because of their parents' circumstances, but remember, she's still young and might miss her mom.
I don't want to hear about Sarah right now.
She's still Emma's mother. She'll want to see her.
No, that won't happen. Emma's a daddy's girl. She'll forget about her mother soon enough.
Is it really that simple?
You don't understand how close Emma and I are.
Try to help me understand.
Yeah, sure. It's easy. Sarah was always irritable and wasn't a loving mom. Emma's more attached to me. I never get angry and buy her whatever she wants.
You know, sometimes being a mother means playing the bad guy. Even if she's a daddy's girl, suddenly losing one parent will make her feel lonely. You need to take care of Emma's emotional well-being.
You don't need to lecture me about parenting.
I'm just trying to help you think this through.
I know, I've thought this through.
When does this all take effect?
As soon as possible. I'm already looking for a new place.
Well, that's very sudden.
It's better this way. Clean break. Mom, thanks for buying Emma that kid's smartphone. She loves it.
Well, I'm glad she likes it. How is she doing with it?
She's been playing all those learning games on it.
It might be a bit early, but it's fine. She'll need a phone just in case, whenever she stays home alone.
You worry too much.
I just want her to be safe.
Yeah, you're right. It's really useful. It has GPS tracking, too.
That's good to know. Does it work well?
Perfect! I can see exactly where she is.
It's reassuring to know where she is. As long as you and I can contact her, that's good. Should we add her mom's contact info, too?
Why would we need to do that?
Well, she is her mother.
No, I haven't added Sarah's contact. I haven't even told her about the phone.
Why not?
Mom, don't start this again.
I'm just asking.
Because it's not necessary. Emma's used to living with just me now.
How can you be so sure?
I know my own daughter.
But Emma still loves her mom, doesn't she?
Can we drop this?
She asks about her sometimes when I'm watching her.
It's just not needed right now.
Are you afraid Emma might start favoring her mom?
Really, Mom?
It's a valid question.
Don't be ridiculous. I'm the one who's been living with Emma for the past 3 years. We've been through a lot together and our bond is strong. Even if her mother suddenly appeared now, Emma wouldn't choose her over me.
At least let them message each other.
You're overstepping your boundaries. She's my daughter.
I'm just thinking about Emma.
Maybe later. I'll decide when the time is right. Don't interfere, Mom.
All right, sorry.
And about the meals you keep bringing over?
Is something wrong with them?
No, it's not that.
Oh, yes, well, I'm bringing stuffed cabbage tomorrow. You like that, right?
Yeah, thanks, but you don't need to bring meals anymore.
Why not?
I know what you're doing.
What do you mean?
You use meal delivery as an excuse to come over every few days. That's too often. I'll let you know when we want you to visit.
But who will watch Emma? You come home late from work pretty often, so all I'm doing is keeping Emma company while she waits for you.
She's old enough now.
To stay home alone every night?
Emma's in elementary school now. She can stay home alone.
But that's dangerous.
Stop treating me like I don't know what I'm doing.
I'm just concerned.
I'm her father, and I say it's fine.
But
You need to trust my judgment.
I'm trying to.
Emma's a responsible kid. Latchkey kids are common nowadays, and our apartment building has good security.
That may be true, but
Just because she's a girl doesn't mean we need to coddle her. She needs to learn to stay home alone. In a single-father household, it's unavoidable.
if that's how you want to parent, I won't say anything, but are you sure it's okay? There are other options we could explore.
Like what?
After-school programs, maybe? I could help pay for it.
Don't worry, we'll be fine. I'll prove we can manage without relying on you.
Just remember, I'm here if you need me.
We won't. I've got this under control.
Rick, how are you? Haven't heard from you lately.
We're doing fine.
You haven't answered my last few messages.
Been busy with work.
Is Emma okay?
She's great. She's totally used to staying home alone now.
Every day?
Most days.
So you're still leaving her alone until late at night? Isn't that dangerous? I'm worried.
You always worry too much.
Because I care about both of you.
No need to worry. She promised to come home with friends while it's still light out, and I try to come home earlier. I've even started working remotely sometimes.
How often is sometimes?
When I can manage it.
Okay, well, that's good.
See, everything's fine.
And dinner? Is she eating properly?
I told you I could handle it alone. You're such a worrier, Mom.
Just making sure.
I'm doing better than you think.
Yes, maybe I worried too much.
You know what's funny?
What?
If even an eccentric mom like you could raise a kid, I definitely can.
Wait, what do you mean?
You know what I mean.
No, I don't. Explain.
Well, you're weird, Mom. When I brought friends over in middle school, you served celery sticks as snacks.
It's healthier than candy.
Who serves celery to kids?
I was trying my best.
But celery sticks? You're funny, but not really cut out for parenting.
That's not true. I did my best in my own way.
Your way was just different.
Well, at least I was there.
What's that supposed to mean? Anyway, I'm managing to. I think I'm a great dad. I'm always gentle with Emma, and I don't get irritated like Sarah did.
Being present is more important than being gentle.
I am present.
Are you?
Of course I am. Emma has everything she needs.
All right. Well, not getting angry in front of your child is good. That's admirable. I feel relieved to hear that.
See, I'm doing fine.
Oh, and how was her last parent-teacher conference?
Don't start with that.
I'm sorry, I was just asking out of curiosity.
I'm done with this conversation.
Rick?
I said I'm done. Emma, Daddy'll be home soon. Let's take a bath together.
Your daughter has been taken into protective custody. I'll be taking care of her for now.
What? Who are you? What do you mean protective custody?
It's me, your mother.
Mom, what's going on? Answer me.
The police just called. Emma was found wandering the streets at night.
What? Is Emma okay? Mom, tell me she's okay.
Fortunately, the police found her quickly, so she's safe. She was sleepy when I picked her up, but unharmed.
Let me talk to her.
She's sleeping now.
Wake her up! I need to talk to her!
Absolutely not.
But why was she walking alone?
You really want to know?
Of course I want to know!
She was trying to find her mommy.
Why? That doesn't make sense! She's never said anything about missing Sarah!
Because you never let her talk about her mother. Emma wants her mom. She says she doesn't want to live with you anymore.
What? But she loves me so much!
Does she?
Of course she does!
Did Emma actually say she loves you? I don't think so.
She doesn't have to say it, I know she does!
When was the last time you actually asked her how she feels?
Then what? Are you saying she actually hates me?
That's exactly right.
This is ridiculous, you're lying! Why? Why would she say something like that?
You don't know why? Put your hand on your heart and think carefully.
There's nothing to think about. I tried my best. I tried to be a good father.
A good father doesn't go drinking every night, leaving their child alone until late into the night.
Huh? Who told you that?
Emma did. She told me everything. And coming home drunk, waking up your sleeping daughter to play with her, making her stay up late playing video games even when she didn't want to. Didn't you notice she hated it?
What? She didn't like it? I thought Emma was having fun too.
She was afraid to say no to you. She also hates taking baths with you.
Really? But we always used to...
She's not a baby anymore. She's growing up. I could understand stepping out briefly after she's asleep for some stress relief, but you often didn't come home until morning.
But I always prepared dinner before going out.
You mean convenience store sandwiches? I heard you haven't been attending any of Emma's school events either. Emma's been feeling lonely this whole time. She says she misses her mommy terribly.
That can't be.
Want to know what else she told me?
What?
She told me that you got angry with her when she mentioned messaging her mom on her new phone. I thought you said that you never get irritated with her. And most importantly, she is definitely thinner than when I last saw her. She probably hasn't been eating properly.
No way! I feed her every day!
Chips and candy aren't meals. She has lost weight. The jeans I bought her are hanging loose now. They used to fit perfectly. How could you not notice when you live with her?
Well, she was always slim, so I didn't notice.
When was the last time you actually looked at her?
I look at her every day!
Emma's fed up with you. That's why the police called me and not you. It means Emma doesn't want to see you anymore.
Wait a minute. You can't do this. I'm her father!
Being a father means more than just saying you are one. Anyway, I'm taking care of Emma now. You need to cool off.
Let me come see her!
Not now.
You can't keep my daughter from me!
Watch me.
Mom, child services came by and said they needed to talk.
The police must have contacted them.
This is getting out of hand!
No, this is exactly what needed to happen.
I won't get arrested, right? I didn't do anything that bad.
Nothing that bad?
Other parents leave their kids alone, too.
True, parents rarely get arrested just for going out drinking and leaving their children alone.
Right, that's good!
Is that all you care about?
What do you mean?
But even if it's not illegal, it's definitely not praiseworthy behavior. You have failed as a parent.
I'm sorry, I won't do it again.
It is too late for apologies.
What do you mean, too late?
It's too late for that. You won't be able to live with Emma anymore.
What? You can't decide that!
I contacted your ex-wife. She wants to take Emma back.
What? Why did you contact Sarah?
Because Emma needs her mother.
You had no right.
The police suggested it would be appropriate given the circumstances, and I agreed. Besides, Emma wants to live with her mom.
You shouldn't have done that without my permission. I've been raising Emma for the past 3 years.
Raising her? Is that what you call it?
Of course I was raising her.
You haven't been raising her. Emma's been struggling to raise herself. I can't let you have Emma back. Simply put, you're unfit to be a parent.
But I earn more than Sarah. That's important, right?
Is that all you think parenting is about?
The courts care about that?
Money isn't everything. Besides, it's been 3 years since the divorce. Her financial situation has completely changed.
What? What do you mean changed?
She was devastated when you took Emma away, so she worked hard. She studied while working part-time and got professional certifications. Then she landed a great job, and she actually earns more than you now.
That's impossible. She can't be earning more than me.
Want to know how she did it?
This is ridiculous.
Someone who drinks every night and neglects their child can't compete. She might have earned less back then, but it was obvious she'd surpass an idiot like you. She worked hard for her child. She won in every way.
That's not true. She wasn't a good mother. She was always irritable and wasn't gentle.
Let me tell you the truth about that. You were the one making her irritable. I heard everything. Even before the divorce, you were drinking and wasting money every night. When she complained, you ignored her. You painted her as the villain, but the divorce happened because you neglected your family.
That's not true. She's trying to blame me.
Remember your daughter's 6th birthday?
What about it?
You forgot your wedding anniversary and Emma's birthday because you were out drinking. Sarah had to handle work, housework, and childcare all by herself. That's why she became stressed. And you claimed she was unfit to parent and forcibly took Emma away. Back then, Sarah was too mentally exhausted to fight for custody.
Are you saying she's gonna take me to court?
What do you think?
She wouldn't dare, would she?
Exactly. She plans to fight for custody, and she's serious.
No way! But I'll fight too!
With what evidence?
I have a stable job!
You have no chance of winning. There are police and child service records now, which will be devastating for your case. More importantly, Emma herself says she doesn't want to live with her father.
But Sarah has weaknesses too! She had mental health issues!
You mean the depression you caused? She went through a rough patch, but she was never diagnosed with any mental illness. Without medical records, it won't count as evidence. In fact, if possible, I'd like to testify. I'll say Emma should be with her mother, not her father.
Why won't you take my side? You're my mother! Defend me!
Being your mother doesn't mean I have to support your bad choices.
After everything I've done for Emma?
Why should I side with a worthless son like you? If we're thinking about my granddaughter's happiness, she should be with her mother, even if it creates a rift between me and my son. That's what I'll advocate for.
Are you abandoning me? That's cruel! If you won't defend me, I'll hate you too!
I told you before, sometimes being a parent means being the bad guy. That's what being a mother is about.
I'll never forgive you for this!
I can live with that. My son and his ex-wife fought for custody. As expected, Sarah won. Emma was overjoyed to live with her mom, which devastated my son. Later, Emma blocked her father on all social media. The custody battle was difficult. Rick tried to paint Sarah as unstable and unfit, but the evidence wasn't on his side. The police report about finding Emma wandering alone at night was damaging. The Child Services investigation revealed the extent of his negligence. The convenience store meals, the nights alone, the inappropriate behavior. Emma's own testimony about her father's drinking and neglect sealed his fate. When Sarah presented her case, she showed how she'd rebuilt her life. She had glowing references from her new employer, proof of her stable income, and documentation of all the times she tried to contact Emma over the years. The judge was particularly moved by Emma's school counselor's testimony and how much she missed her mother. The series of shocks affected my son's mental health. He started missing work without notice and eventually got fired. He accumulated debt and lived off part-time jobs for a while, but eventually cut off contact with me, too. His last message accused me of betraying him, of choosing my granddaughter over my own son. Maybe he was right, but as a mother, I had to make the hard choice. I had to be the bad guy one last time. Sarah's kind enough to bring Emma to visit me occasionally. Emma seems truly happy living with her mom. She's gained weight back, and she's doing better in school, and she smiles more than I've seen in years. She's even started taking music lessons, something she'd always wanted, but Rick had dismissed as unnecessary. Sarah's forgiven me for not stepping in sooner. She understands I was trying to believe in my son, trying to help him to be a better father. We both learned the hard way that sometimes love means making difficult choices. I may have lost my son, but I managed to protect my granddaughter's smile. I'm satisfied with that. Emma's happiness was worth the price. That's what being a mother and a grandmother truly means.